What's going on, belle fleurs? Happy Wednesday. I hope I post this on Wednesday. Gwen here. Gwen is my name. It's a part of my witch game. Welcome back if you are a subscriber. If you are new, hi, hello, hi, welcome. So glad we found each other. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you feel that somebody else would like my personality and would like to learn from me spiritually as I go on my witch journey. And yeah, so let's be friends. No questions asked. Let's be friends. I'll be good to you, and you be good to me. We won't have no problems, okay? Got it? Good. Okay. All right, guys, so this week for the Witchy update, I'm going to be covering kind of like what I did last week. Going to be covering increase on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Covering the good, the bad, and the ugly, or bad and ugly, because there's like no in between. It's just boom, so we'll get through that. But it's funny stories all the way around as I do this. I'd like to make sure you have a couple giggles. We can laugh, sitting in my kitchen having a conversation and while I'm drinking my water, because I needed to lay off the coffee, I'm not gonna lie. My experience has been like what I have been up to this last week, and Kelly Stamps update, Witchy research. Okay, so if you've been following from the beginning, I was talking about the study of Brazilian culture. They have Brazilian Umbanda and Cadomble, and I think I'm still saying it wrong. I don't know, but Cadomble is another practice that it's in a different kind of aspect on religious, spiritual, and ritual teachings. So I have an update on that as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Update with social media following, okay? Currently, right now, I have 13 subscribers on YouTube, 214 views as of yesterday, 35.5 hours of watch time. So from last week, from being 8 to 13, I think that is phenomenal. Whatever I'm saying, you're listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, I am extremely excited. And so I know it's working and it's growing. So, Facebook, my account is blown up. I've got, in counting from yesterday, 622. Today it was like 660 something people. I have been so impressed by the witch community, how in most groups that I am in, everyone has been so supportive for one another, wanting to learn about each other as far as questions or anything that anybody who's new in witchcraft or being a witch. And I've been finding that very fascinating. I really genuinely, the love and support that everyone shares for each other and respects each other. Again, from what I have noticed. What else? So that has been really good. IG, Instagram, I'm sitting at about 20 people. I'm hoping that does continue to grow. And I'm pretty sure that it will. So, So small business that has been reaching out. The witch community, pagan, Wiccan, neo-pagan, I mean everyone is so creative, and I have been appreciating what gifts they've been bringing out into the world. People making their own herbs for ritual work, doing their own apothecary, t-shirts, ritual kits, everything. So later on, when I find some small business that I find interesting and I will post the links if you are interested as well, because we support each other in this community. So that's one. So that was the good stuff. On to the bad and the ugly. Okay. Again, my picture is pretty dark. I filter through every friend request on Facebook, okay? And it's been interesting in a good way and interesting in a bad way. So I had the story last week of what happened. And again, my picture, I look like a dominatrix or something. I'm not, by the way. And yeah. So even though I can list 1,000 times that I'm married, say it on videos, you guys still be trying. And I feel like I should put a disclaimer or something, you know. I'm waving this pen like a teacher. I need to stop. It doesn't really matter if I post 1,000 times, you know, on Facebook or, well, I guess I should try this disclaimer first, number one. But the profile, posting your status doesn't mean anything. Me posting on my videos, if you watch them, I do say I'm married. If you watch them. I thought maybe I could take some time to segment and appreciate the bad and the ugly for you to have a giggle. So let's start off with last week. I had a gentleman. He wasn't really a gentleman. I mean, he was just a dude. But he reached out and he asked me, again, married or single? I said I am married. Okay. Then he comes back with, oh, well, I just really want to find somebody. I've been trying and I've been looking. And comes back with, oh, you're a witch. Yes, I am. And he says, well, you should help me. I should help you? And he says, yes, you are my friend and you need to help me find a wife. Number one, yes, I am a witch. But I do not specialize in finding your twin flame, soulmate, whatever. I could do all the ritual work in the world, but you have to put in some action, my friend. I keep saying to y'all, I'm very big about action, okay? Number one. Number two, like, yes, we are acquaintances on Facebook. We ain't friends, you know, like, hey, help me out, like, friend, you know, it's your responsibility to find me a wife or husband or whatever. And like, no, that is not my job. Okay? 2, that is not my job. And 3, when he asked me, do I have any single friends? You know, I'm not going to send them to Morocco because I don't even know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. So, again, Gwen is here to aspire to her witch roots, okay, number one. Learn about all aspects of people in the spiritual witch realm, okay? I am not here to do love ritual work, okay? If I do any ritual work, it is for myself, it is for my loved ones, and I ask permission. So I'm not gonna, you know, just take it amongst myself to just do these things for people that I don't even know. And I'm gonna do it for people that I know that's gonna put in the action that is associated with it. The universe, your deities, whatever, are gonna work just as hard for you if you put in the work. Am I right or am I wrong? Okay. So I got a request for that last week. Got another one last night on maybe you can help me find somebody. I'm not here to be Match.com for you. I'm sorry, I'm not. I love you, love and light to you, but I am not a matchmaker, okay? Probably better off that I'm not, okay? Just pointing it out there. Number 2, I had a gentleman, Edgar Allan Poe, picture, okay? Got the picture yesterday. Mind you, this is kind of like the stuff that I really haven't got up until yesterday. I think, are we sure it wasn't a full moon out last night? I'm just saying. just trying to be funny, like all jokes aside. But you know, I know we're all cooped up. We probably haven't seen male or female in a while, and we're all getting stir crazy. And like, look, guys, I get it that you're lonely, but I am not out there to look for a man. I am happily married. I get if you just want to tell somebody that they're pretty, they're beautiful, have a nice day, you know, great. But if you're interested in someone, check their profile. They will list if they are single or married, you know, versus just diving in, you know, like, okay, I'm going to get off my soapbox. So I got Edgar Allan Poe yesterday, and he was talking in Old English. Let me pull this up for y'all, okay? Let me pull this up. Mr. Edgar Allan Poe, your friend requested me yesterday, okay? And I was like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and say yes to Edgar Allan Poe because I like Edgar Allan Poe. What's the harm? Well, he had some things blocked on his profile until I accepted. Sneaky, sneaky. So Facebook, you need to do better. Do a better job on filtering these people, but I guess that's not really your job. I guess I gotta do part of the work myself. So I guess I have to deal with that, right? So anyway, he comes in yesterday and he starts off with, "How are you, ma'am?" I'm like, okay, he's got manners. I'm fine. And hello, how are you? I am fine. You are a fascinating woman. Oh, well, thank you. Rarely do the quiet, reserved women make history. Not that I'm going to be making history or anything, but, you know. I do want to tell my story and help someone else if they are struggling with spirituality or sobriety. He says, "That was beautifully expressed indeed, milady." Okay. Don't get me wrong. If you want to talk in Old English, I love Shakespeare, thespian, Old English, talking in old ways. That's great. But this is where it's not so old ways anymore, okay? So I get a picture of a belt, black and white, on a table. And it says, "House rules. I tell you what to do. You say, 'Yes, ma'am.'" So then I come back with, because Gwen's Texan and sassy, I say, "Poe," which is not really his real name, by the way, hence other name. So Poe, hence other name. I respect what you are into, but I'm not into that, my friend. Okay? Very nice. Just put a stop to it. Like, that's okay. Then he comes back with, "Well, I am not a freak at all, my love." I am not your love? I am not your love. Like, ladies can actually say love, you know. Guys can say that to women anytime, love. But when you start doing this, no, I'm not your love, okay? I'm gonna stop. So then I said, "I did not say freak. I don't believe you are one. We are divinely made as we are and who we are. I am just a married lady and I have respect for my husband and don't want to give him the wrong idea." Okay? So then he says, "Of course, I'm a great married guy too, m'lady." Okay, so you're going to tell me you are under a pseudo profile name, okay? Let me even see if he is married, okay? I'm gonna do some, not gonna tell you the name though. I'm not gonna do that. He doesn't even have it listed. Doesn't even say he's married. Okay. You think if you married, yeah, your wife's gonna be down for you, like doing this? Get it together. Get it together, okay? And I was like, no, I'm not your lady. I'm not your lady. Calling you out, Poe. This guy. All right, so guys, take notes, okay? This is how you pick up a lady. No, really, don't take notes on this. Like, don't do this. So, again, before I had my magical coffee and my time, all right, I'm still trying to figure this one out too, man. Like, I have a feeling that I'm trying, that I feel like I'm being, I don't know. There's something, but I have to figure this out, okay? So he says, they say, you ready? They say Disney World is the happiest place on earth. Well, apparently no one has ever been standing next to you. Oh my goodness. All right, and side note, guys, I did want to respond back to this guy and like tell him like, well, apparently you don't know what it's been like being with me for 18 years. That is not Disney World. That was like cornier than a corn dog. Like, let me tell you. So, so then I said, oh, in my nice southern way, I said, oh, well, thank you. And how was your day today? He said, good, when I'm talking to my sweet friend. And you best believe, Gwen put him in the friend zone real quick, just changing it around. And I said, thank you. I am flattered by the compliment, but I am a married woman. Just throwing that out there because I respect him, but I appreciate your compliment. And he says, I look up to you as a sister that I never had. Is that bad? I'm like, oh, nice save. So, yeah, so look, he asked me to be his big sister. I said, look, in this world, we're all brothers and sisters. It's a hard time right now. I have love for everybody, you know, but then it gets down to like personal stuff. All joking aside, I really hope he's being sincere, but then it's going into like loss of loved ones and stuff like that. But he's like, are you going to look out for me? And I'm like, bro, like, there's only so much I can do, you know, with my 5'2" self, you know, and I don't even know where you are. I hope you don't know where I am. And so yeah, you know, like, so I don't know. And he was just going on through the day, and I was like, I have to stop. Like, I am a housewife. Like, there's only so much I can do, you know, while I'm trying to practice my practice and have all these other responsibilities, you know, and so I don't even know why I'm laughing. Yeah, so there was that, and then there was one. So guys, please don't take any offense. I'm really not, so as I am filtering through, you know, because I don't want all the cornier than a corn dogs coming in. You know what I wanted to say, but I'm really trying to keep this as PG as possible because I don't want to end up on YouTube jail. So, yesterday, again, 8 o'clock in the morning, before I had any time to even breathe, you know, like, I got another one that says, good morning. Thank you so much for the request. Have a good day, my friend. So this guy has a very dark profile picture, which is what I've been getting. If you're into that, fine. A lot of people that are in satanic worship, that's fine. Like, again, I am open to all who believe in what they want to believe. Satanic worship is just not my cup of tea. Okay. So, but again, I am not trying to do, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's contempt prior to investigation. Okay. I used that yesterday, and we're really big on the program about that. Okay. So he says, good morning, my friend. Have a good day. I said, good morning to you, so-and-so, you as well. Thank you, dear. Then, are you married or single? I am asking you because we could know each other better. I am married. Happily. Okay? I am happily married. I appreciate you asking, though. Sorry, then. We could be good friends. Yes. Yes, we can. Like, I just said I'm married. What else are we gonna be? You know, like, oh, sorry, that was a little loud. Like, yeah, we gonna be friends. I already put a stop to it. I said I'm married. We are gonna be friends. What else are we going to be? So, stopped it at that, and I said, look, he is a great husband and I don't want to disrespect him. I've been getting a lot of messages but building a following for my channel and don't want to discriminate anyone who wants to reach out. I said, you know, contempt prior to investigation kind of thing. He said, yes, I understand, have a good day. So a few hours go by, comes back and he says, I'm sorry, but I thought that you were single. I don't want to be breaking marriages because I know about how it's like. And it's not good. Well, okay. Yeah, I know that too. Again, unless you have that arranged or whatever. If you're polyamorous. Anyway, don't have the kids watching this and be like, what does polyamorous mean? But anyway, but you are my good friend instead, and I am happy that I met you. Okay, great. That is not a problem, I say. I appreciate the honesty, and that's what it should be about. I posted married on my profile and talk about being married in my videos, but nobody really sees it. He says, I don't know why. If you need someone to talk about anything, I'm with you always. I was like, okay, so you're with me? Like, you know, like right now? Like, are you here? Like, I'm like, look, YouTube subscribers, my friends, you know, like if I go missing, that's what you should be looking for. Help me. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I got people asking me, can you help me find a wife? You know, sending me really bad, corny pickup lines. I'm here with you, belts on a table, like, oh my goodness. And yeah, so a lovely friend of mine comes back with, you know, well, see, and that is why Goddess made the block button on the 7th day. And I was like, yes. So I try not to do it. I am a very nice person. We are who we are. But y'all gotta stop and pay attention. I say I'm married, man, I'm married. But all the conversations have not been bad. I have connected with so many people all over that have been really nice, very sweet. Even made male friends. I'm like, hey, I am married. Does that bother you? No, I just want to make a friend. Awesome. Talked on the morning with a guy out in Michigan. Fantastic soul. Another one out in Sweden, fantastic soul. And they're both in their practice, telling me a little bit more. I almost feel like this should be a documentary on just following everybody I meet, and what they've been studying and what their life story's been like and how long they've been in their practice. So yeah, it's really cool to connect that way. So it's not all been bad. It really has not all been bad. So, anyway. So next topic. Kelly Stamps. Hi, Kelly Stamps. Kelly Stamps. So I'm hoping if I say her name 3 times, she will manifest in my kitchen. Kelly, if you do see this video, Gwen has been trying to contact you about tiramisu cookies. I know you're busy. You've got dance routines, you know, for your K-pop band. You have meetings with Beyonce, gentlemen callers that are celebrities. Got to fight to get through to your bodyguards, you know, to get your attention. And I know, and congratulations, by the way, got your award from YouTube for hitting, oh, yes, you are on fire. Friend Gwen wants to just send you some cookies at a P.O. box. I am in Texas. I do not have the money to go out to California to stalk you. So again, I just want to mail off some cookies that will be lovely wrapped. So you can try them, because in your last video where you were at the beach, quote unquote, your beach. And I really think that your hummus and chips could have really used some tiramisu Oreos. I mean, so until then, my friend. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to eat my tiramisu cookies. Next topic, small business, shall we? Okay, so I was able to kind of get around just for a little bit last week with my mask on and going to places that I felt comfortable. And again, metaphysical shops, because not everybody and their mama are going in these places, okay? So I just have to list them. So Pixie's Intent is on Fondren. If you are in Houston, they do have a website. I will post the link below. Joel, thank you so much. She's always pleasant when I have gone. So many things in there. So please show some support to her. There's also Indigo Moons. Misty and her husband. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. Lovely couple. Really great store. They've been open in their new shop for months. Still Houston. They are located off Blaylock. Have an online shop. I will post the link below. Thorn and Moon. Very popular. They are on Etsy. I will post their link below. Just by chance, I did stop by one of the two local stores. I believe it was Pixie's Intent. But Thorn and Moon. Thorn and Moon. I've got amazing vibe spray, and I've been spraying this on along with some other spray that I got from my altar, like a cleansing spray. Man, it's good stuff. They've got perfumes, everything. So, I mean, not everything, but, a lot of stuff that you use for, body hygiene, whatever, and ritual work. So that is very important. Also, the last place we went, my husband and I, we went to a place called the Awakening Spirit, Houston, and the person who owns the shop is Grendel. Grendel, thank you so much. She did a very small class for a health and prosperity candle. You make your own candle, putting the herbs and crystals and stuff in it. Reasonably priced items in her shop. She does classes. It was amazing. I am going to go back. I don't know when. I'm supposed to go back tonight, but that didn't work out. So, yes, she is located on Clay. I will post her Facebook site below, so if you are interested, you can see what she has available. But all great places. So again, shout out to local business. And if you'd like to collab, again, I am not paid for this, but if you'd like to collab, please let me know. I don't mind putting you out there, okay? I just got to use your stuff, all right? Next topic. So, witchy research. So if you've been following along with me, I have been reading into and looking at Brazilian Umbanda and Cadomble, or Cadomble. Don't think I'm saying it right still, y'all. So anyway, when you look up Brazilian Umbanda, Umbanda is Afro-Brazilian religion that blends African traditions with Roman Catholicism, Spiritism, and indigenous American beliefs. So when we say indigenous Americans, we're talking about Indians, okay? So the book that I was reading called Finding Africa in Brazil. So that book, you have to have some patience to read. It's not bad because it's through an anthropologist standpoint. And they're following around these groups. First, oh my goodness, the dedication you have to do in this, like to even see the ritual work, you have to be basically initiated in, just kind of like a coven, I guess. But it talks about like the divides between the different spiritualists and their beliefs. Again, I'm going to do another video, probably posted on this, but this is what I've been reading so far. So it's going to be broken, put together. So, yeah, but when I got past a little bit of the introduction about the background of that, because that is very important, there's a divide because there's the white magic and the black magic. And I'm all about the white magic. I don't, you know, harm none, but don't take no stuff either, you know. And but yeah, so they're talking about one of the gods that they have. Again, rough translation is Eshu. And Eshu, I almost kind of feel like he is his background has changed with the different dynamics of the split, okay? And he is a god, but he is known as the person, depending, who can manipulate the reality into the magic, all right? He's not perfect. It's almost kind of like he's human form, but not. He can be a trickster if he wants to be. And then one of the groups identifies him as devil. So I'm still reading on that, but I did find that interesting because it has come up in a lot of topics about how when you're picking with a certain spiritualism to identify with, the spirituality and the craft are very different. But this in particular, it really is incorporating both. So, again, it's not to like push any buttons or anything like that. But, again, it's probably something I would have to be indicted into. Like if I, or, you know, it's something that I would have to be sworn into, I guess is the word. To be a part of the group, which again, I look at me, you know, but I just want to respect the culture and where it comes from. And if there is a possibility that if it's something I identify with, then I will practice if I can. I was actually able to get in contact with my cousin. Hey, Vanessa! She is still in Brazil, and she is practicing Cadomble. And she's going to tell me if I'm butchering the word or not. But she said if I needed any help or had any questions, just to reach out to her. So that country is going through a lot of stuff right now. So my heart and love and light are with you guys through this time. So I haven't seen her since we were kids, man. But we were like inseparable. But anyway, so I thought that was pretty interesting that the door is opening up. And even though we're like thousands and thousands of miles away, like magic has still brought us together. And I think that's really cool. Like me and my cuz. So, yeah. So she has stumbled on my YouTube videos and she's been watching them. She says she loves them. I don't know if she understands everything that I'm saying. But I hope it gets the message across. And then another interesting thing, as we're talking about spiritualism and trying to figure out what path to go, maybe deities to work with. So my brother came up with the idea of doing the DNA ancestry, okay? So I asked him if he could please send me this, because we come from the same mother and the same father. And I got so excited with this, and I felt like in my mind it explained a lot, okay? So 46%, okay? Our ethnicity is England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe, 46%. 14% Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Southern Bantu peoples. Okay, that's the African people. Then we have Ireland and Scotland. I got excited. We are 12%. Portugal, we are 9%. Again, Portuguese. Indigenous, Eastern, Southern, South American, we are 5%. Benin and Togo, 4%. Nigeria, 3%. France, 2%. Germanic Europe, 1%. Spain, 1%. Then the percentages kind of dwindle down, but we also have Senegal, Norway, and Mali. Okay? So, yes, because there's not like most families, you can go back to a family tree. I know maybe some people can relate, adoption, things like that. There's not really like a whole lot of history for us either. Most of our family is back home in Brazil. We have half brothers and sisters that live here, but we don't talk to them for many reasons. Oh, that's another story for another day, y'all. That's another story for another day. And but yeah, like I find that so fascinating. And so the whole Scottish, Ireland, Scotland, Ireland, explained a lot when I started going into this calling. So I do believe in past lives, one. And when I started going down this path, I wasn't sure. Do I do Wicca, Celtic, pagan? Like, what do I do? And I walked into Jewel's store one day at Pixie's Intent. And I don't know if she'll remember this if she sees this. But I bought a statue because I thought maybe it was the thing to do before I really learned anything. And I could have just gone with a goddess, just plain goddess. But nothing really called to me at the time. And there's a lot of stuff in that store, okay? So I was looking at a section and there was a statue. But they were all different makes of different goddesses, okay? Different deities. And the only one that resonated with me before I walked out of the room was on my right-hand side, holding a crow. She's got like a hood kind of cape garb on, and with a feather and a red bead. And I was like, ooh. But what was different was it's like, no, I'm just going to walk away. Well, I had this, y'all are going to laugh, is this voice or this call, this sensation that says, do not look away. Basically, it was like from then on. So it was the Morrigan, mind you. Yeah, so I've been trying to tell this story, and I feel like maybe like a lot of people feel comfortable, not comfortable with her. Let me tell you, she is a warrior goddess. She is to be respected. Not gonna lie. Personally, for me, I feel that when you are going into looking at deities to work with, they will call on you. Hence, I think the Morrigan did call on me. But I am not ready for her, to be honest with you, because I'm still researching and learning. I'm not going to say that I won't work with her, because mindsets change all the time. She is a very demanding goddess, not in a bad way. I feel like she does give you like that tough love. She does get you through a lot of your fears, maybe. But man, I had her on my altar for a few weeks, like months ago, and before I was really like learning what I was doing, and oh my goodness, like she really kind of changed the whole dynamic, okay? To the point where, you know, bubbly Gwen over here, you know, was turning into, I want to fight, you know, I'm going to start an argument, that kind of thing. So that comes into Celtic roots, okay? So again, Ireland, Scotland, just saying. So again, past lives. I think it just trying to trails down. So, yeah, so with all due respect, I know it probably will take more than this because I still kind of feel like her presence and she's around and you'll know. Again, she is not somebody that you just pick up and just leave. Like, you know, it's not that. So I wanted to give the statue away to someone that I know who works with Morrigan, but it doesn't feel right. So I have her put away for right now. It's not to put any shame on her saying I don't need you. I'm sure I am going to need her. But I went with her with my spirit team, my spirit guides, got in a meditative state, had the conversation, told her how sorry I was, and I mean, I'm just being real with y'all. And I said I was not ready, and she said, huh, you fooled me then, you know, that kind of thing. Like, you know, I should have known you're weak, you know, you're not strong, or I heard all that, and I said, I am really sorry. You know, but I'm just trying to figure it out. I was just being naive. So kind of like, you know, the talk of like a motherly kind of thing, like I expected more. That's the words. I expected more from you. So, yeah. So I mean, I hope I don't offend anyone who uses the Morrigan as a deity. She's a very strong, powerful deity, and I see that's why a lot of people, a lot of witches use her as a deity and stick with her because she's the only one you need at that point. But again, I'm still learning, you know, and I do a lot of shadow work, mind you, and I'm very tough. I've been through a lot of crap, and so I could see why. But for me internally, I think there was a lot of struggle, and I just wasn't ready. So again, that could change. It could not change the more I dive in. So anyway, guys, I've been trying to do this video since yesterday. A lot of stuff has happened. I didn't mean to make it longer than what it really should be. It should have just been an update. But the segment with, you know, these boys on Facebook, like I had to post them. I might just make it into its own segment to make it just 10 minutes long, if you enjoy them, just to kind of give you a laugh. But this is where I'm at today, if you're interested. So again, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with anyone that, again, you think would appreciate as I go through this journey. Would love to be a belle fleur, because again, if you don't know what you want to be, you could be a belle fleur. And peace, love, and light to you. I love you all. Yeah, and until next time, mwah. Goodbye, my loves.